Where's my froggy? Where's my froggy?
I don't know. I didn't see it want to come in.
Well, look, damn your eyes! Look for it! Good.
Sorry, sir.
Blazing Saddles, 1974. 25 weird facts you didn't know. We totally made some of them up, because why the hell not? Let's get right into it. 1. Richard Pryor wrote it, but couldn't star in it. Mel Brooks wanted Richard Pryor to play Sheriff Bart. Pryor even helped write the film, bringing a fearless voice to its racial satire. But Warner Brothers said, no way. His drug use made him uninsurable. Pryor agreed to step back and even recommended Cleavon Little for the role. That's confidence. 2. Gene Wilder wasn't the first Waco Kid. The Waco Kid was originally played by Gig Young, who nailed the audition but not sobriety. On his first day, he started violently shaking and turned green, literally. Brooks had to call in Gene Wilder last minute, who already knew the lines and crushed it. 3. Mel Brooks ignored studio notes. All of them. After a preview screening, WB execs handed Brooks a long list of cuts. Ditch the N-word, kill the fart jokes, tone it all down. Brooks threw the notes in the trash, literally. Not a single cut made it into the final film. Chaos? Yes. Comedy history? Also yes. Number 4. The fart scene made cinema history. That campfire symphony of baked bean flatulence. First of its kind. It had never been done in a movie before. Brooks even cranked up the sound so the audience's laughter wouldn't drown out the tuts. Revolutionary comedy powered by wind. 5. John Wayne loved the script but refused to act in it. Brooks offered a role to the Duke himself. Wayne read the script, laughed his boots off, and declined. He said, "Nah, I can't do a movie like that, but I'll be first in line to see it." And he was. Number 6. Frankie Lane sang the theme song without knowing it was a comedy. Lane was a straight-faced cowboy crooner. Brooks was terrified that if Lane knew it was a spoof, he'd sing it like a joke, so he didn't tell him. Lane sang his guts out thinking it was a serious western. It's what makes the song so hilariously over the top. 7. Mongo's famous horse punch was inspired by real life. Mel Brooks once heard a story about Sid Caesar, yes, the comedian, knocking out a horse in real life. Caesar's wife fell off the horse, so he punched it in the face. Brooks loved the absurdity and wrote it into the script. Animal activists were less amused. 8. A full scene was cut because of one dirty joke. In a love scene between Bart and Lily Von Stupp, Bart whispers, "You're sucking on my arm." That's it. That's the joke. WB said nope. It's the only thing Brooks actually removed, and only because he felt it wasn't worth fighting over one arm-sucking line. 9. A stuntman accidentally fired a blank into his own foot. During rehearsals, one of the henchmen playing a townsperson tried spinning his revolver cowboy style and triggered a blank right into his boot. He yelled, "Damn!" So convincingly, they almost used it in the film. He walked with a limp for the rest of the shoot, but kept his job. 10. Madeline Kahn got the role by lifting her skirt. No, seriously, Mel Brooks asked to see her legs. Not like that. He explained he needed someone who could straddle a chair like Marlene Dietrich. Kahn stared him down, lifted her skirt, and said, "No touching." She got the part and an Oscar nomination. Number 11. Mongo's bull has yes and no painted on its butt for a reason. That weird detail is an inside joke about 1950s buses, which used to have yes and no signs to tell drivers where it was safe to pass. Brooks figured Mongo's bull was as wide as a greyhound, so why not? 12. The Native Americans in the flashback speak Yiddish. When Bart's family meets a group of Indians, Mel Brooks, playing the chief, speaks fluent Yiddish. It's a hilarious jab at Hollywood's long history of casting the wrong people to play native roles, and also a ridiculous flex. 13. The set was recycled from Westworld. The dusty town of Rock Ridge is the same exact set from the original Westworld, 1973. Warner Brothers was like, "Hey, we already have a fake cowboy town, use it." That set's been in everything from Roots to the Muppet movie. 14. Gene Wilder used the downtime to write Young Frankenstein. While filming Blazing Saddles, Wilder was spotted scribbling notes on set. That was the beginning of Young Frankenstein, which he pitched to Brooks on a lunch break. They wrote it after hours and released it the same year. 2 Stone Cold classics in 1 year? Unreal. 15. The studio almost didn't release the film at all. Executives were terrified. Farts, slurs, and punching horses? Too vulgar. they said, but after testing it in New York, Chicago, and LA, it became Warner Brothers' top grossing movie of the year. America wanted chaos. 16. Slim Pickens rode to set every day on a live buffalo. According to 1PA, Slim Pickens insisted on getting into character by showing up on a buffalo instead of in a car. He allegedly kept it tethered in a parking spot marked Slim.
It also allegedly pooped in the wardrobe trailer once. Legend.
17. Hedy Lamarr sued over the Hedley Lamarr joke. The character Hedley Lamarr was a clear pun on the real actress Hedy Lamarr. She sued for defamation. Brooks settled, but not before adding a fourth wall breaking line, "It's Hedley." 18. The yes-no gag on Mongo's bull was actually his idea. Alex Karras, the actor and ex-NFL lineman, was totally into the physical comedy. He supposedly pitched the bus bull joke himself after seeing a Greyhound turn signal on the way to set. 19. Governor Le Pétomane was named after a fart performer. Joseph Pujol, aka Le Pétomane, was a French cabaret star who performed controlled flatulence on stage. He could blow out candles from across the room. Brooks, always the fart scholar, paid tribute. 20. Bart's speech is based on Shakespeare.
When Bart tries to rally the townspeople, he delivers a parody of the St. Crispin's Day speech from Henry V.
Mel Brooks mashed it up with lyrics from a Cole Porter song. You know, just normal comedy writing. To 21. The original ending had Bart becoming the mayor of Las Vegas. One abandoned draft had Bart riding off, becoming mayor of Vegas, and eventually opening a chain of casinos called Black Bart's. It was nixed because Brooks thought it felt weirdly plausible. 22. The piano notes before Lily's number are from the producers. Just before Lily von Stupp starts her performance, the soundtrack briefly plays Springtime for Hitler from Brooks' earlier film. It's an Easter egg only the nerdiest fans catch, and now you're one of them.
23. Alfred Hitchcock was a fan.
Mel Brooks said that none other than Hitch himself praised Blazing Saddles, calling it a masterclass in controlled chaos. Coming from the master of suspense, that's quite the compliment.
24. The horses were given chamomile tea to stay calm on set. With all the gunfire, pratfalls, and yelling during filming, handlers supposedly slipped chamomile tea into the horses' water to keep them mellow between takes. Some crew members even joked the horses were more relaxed than the actors.
25. The writers worked out of an office at 666 Fifth Avenue. Yes, that's real.
The script was written mostly on the 6th floor of 666th Fifth Avenue in New York.
Brooks said it felt cursed. He was sure the movie would flop. They'd write jokes until midnight, then go for Chinese food. Not bad for a movie made on literal hell's doorstep. That's it. 4 of those were total bullshit. Drop your guesses in the comments and subscribe for more weird movie facts you can't trust.